Look, man, intense, man. So look, it was a great game. Liverpool against City. I thought that Liverpool lost out. And I think it will feel more of a loss to Liverpool than it is for City, though, because I think Liverpool were much the better team and 100% should have won, especially given that second half. And I think Luis Diaz will look back and say, man, if only I'd done better with that 1v1. And look, City, they got cooked. They got cooked. But if you're sitting on your Pep, you are super happy. You are super happy. Like, you got cooked so badly, you had to bring off your star player, KDB. You survived a freaking tsunami onslaught. But you still live to fight another day. And I think, Pep would say, I would have loved to get my first win as Anfield against Klopp, but to draw in the worst thing in the world, specifically when we now know we now have to face your boys, Arsenal. And we could sort of like X them out. And now the pressure's out on Liverpool that can you keep on winning from now until the end of the season, knowing that they have to now place Spurs. But I think the big talking point from this game was the penalty decision. And I think especially the one from Doku. In my opinion, in my view, objectively speaking, as I said again, Salah on Ake, no. That was almost a dive. You could almost book Salah for Ake. That was nothing. The one on Doku, I was like, your foot is raised. It starts up, your foot is raised onto someone's chest. I don't know how that is not called because my thing is that would probably be called a foul anywhere else. Well, forget that. That is dangerous play. Now, people's arguments that he got the ball first. I think even if you get the ball first, it's still a crazy challenge. At the end of the day, you have studs up and your studs make contact to someone's chest. In what world is that? Let me just explain it to you. Someone has their studs up and makes contact with someone's chest. In what world is that not a foul? We're talking about football, not UFC. In UFC, bro, that's fair play. Bro, UFC, that's good. That's quality in UFC. But in football, I think that's a foul. But look, your boy Kyle Walker had something to say, man. So Kyle Walker on the penalty decision, I feel the referee did really well. I think it's Michael Oliver. Once you have Anfield and the crowd behind them, he could have crumbled. But that shows his experience and why he's regarded as one of the best referees in his country and the world. So he's pretty much saying that, like, look, huge crowd, massive crowd, intense crowd, one of the most intense, passionate crowds in the football world. Huge game, massive game, Klopp's final game against Pep, their title rivals. There could have been massive pressure for him to crumble. And I thought Michael Oliver did a pretty good job. In terms of being fair with the decisions for Liverpool and City, I think he was pretty fair. So I think what Walker is saying is, bro, the crowd could have very easily, influenced him to make a call, specifically to make that penalty call. Now, my thing though is, it's not really only Michael Oliver, it's also VAR as well. Because my thing is, if VAR said, yo, I think you should take a look, then I suppose he has to take a look. So I think it's a combo of Michael Oliver and the guys in the VAR room. But I think from Michael Oliver, I don't know where he was standing. See, depending on where he was standing, it's very hard to make that call. So if I was Michael Oliver, I can't make that call. Because it's a high-octane game, and I'm one of those guys that unless I can 101% see it's a clear penalty, then I'm going to give it. If I'm 99% sure, I'm not giving it as a penalty. I'm only giving it as a penalty if I know from visually I can fully see it and I'm 101, not 101% sure. It's penalty because, I'm sorry, that is too big a decision to give. So for Michael Oliver, he was maybe like 70% sure, 80% sure, which is high enough. So like, no, I'm not giving it as an on-field referee. I don't care what the freaking fans say. But if the VAR guy said, yo, take a look, boom. And I feel the VAR people should have taken a look. And the beauty about the VAR people is you are in a room. You are completely confined in a room, so you can't be swayed. And here's the key thing. We're all human beings. We're all human beings. And unless you're like a Pierluigi Colina or one of those very strong referees get swayed. Referees get swayed with the crowd, and that Anfield crowd is a very, very tough crowd. So you need to be built of huge, massive character to be able to stand on business and not give, any kind of fouls away, man. So look, and I think for Walker, man, I think, look, because there's been a bit of back and forth. And I think it is a key intense rivalry. And I remember Walker even went on Real show to say that he's never won at Anfield. So both for Tottenham or for City, he's never won at Anfield. So there's that thing of like, damn it, if only we had won the game. So we not only did we not win the game, we could have easily lost the damn game. But larger context, see, for me, this is now where my conspiracy theory now comes to bring it here. Larger context here, I feel that VAR, like, you know what, it's probably more exciting if we leave it as a draw. Because if we leave it as a draw, look at what the table now looks like. Because see, if Liverpool had won, they now go fully ahead. What the Premier League wants, again, this is me, the conspiracy guy thinking, they want to make it exciting. What is the most exciting narrative for the Premier League? Thinking PR, thinking marketing, thinking brand, thinking business. The most exciting thing is all three teams are in contention for the last day of the season. So the best possible result was, especially with Arsenal and City to come, no, leave it as a draw. Leave it as a draw, which means that Liverpool and Arsenal, same points, City a point behind. So when you now push that out there, say, look, check out this EPL. Well, even though Pep has won 3 times, and I think he's won like 5 out of 6. No, forget that. Pep winning 5 out of 6. Look at the EPL right now. We have 3 teams in contention. And the 2 teams that are at the top are separated only by goal difference, same points. And the last year's winners, 3 teams in a row, they're 1 point behind. Oh, and City now play Arsenal. So the team in third, 1 point behind, now play the team in first. So I do feel that those VAR guys maybe got a call from the EPL chairman, were like, we should probably advise Michael Oliver to look at this and let's keep it a stack. If Michael Oliver goes to the monitor, he gives it. He gives it. Especially Anfield tanks, and he looks at it, because if he looks at that thing, it's slowed down. Because see, stuff in the fast motion, boom. If he is viewed to slow down, close up, and can see clear 8K image of Doku's foot on him, 100% he gives it. And those guys in VAR will know that, bro, especially with that Anfield crowd, and he looks there, and those guys are, yo, what's up? He's going to give it. So those VAR guys were like, let's not even put Michael Oliver in that position, because imagine Michael Oliver goes to the monitor, sees that, and not give it. He will be destroyed. Because Michael Oliver can escape, because people will not say VAR, because Michael Oliver can say, bro, I didn't see it. From where I was positioning, where I was standing, fast moving, I didn't view it for it to be a penalty. And you can't hate him for that, because a referee can't be everywhere. A referee has to just trust their line of vision. Which is why VAR was introduced, because VAR was like, no, we are here to help you, because we know you can't be in 5 places at once. But for us, we can slow things down, go back and give you another line of vision that you are unable to see through fast moving or football. But again, I just feel that, guys, it's box office. It's Hollywood, or Churchillwood, Basically, it's Winston Churchillwood. Excitement, drama. The EPL does not want 4 in a row. What the EPL wants is either Liverpool to win club's final season or for Arsenal to win based on their popularity, and it's been 20 years. The EPL wants either an Arsenal dub or a Liverpool dub, but they want to make it exciting. They want that, but they want to make it exciting. And the best way to do that is we want all 3 teams to be in contention, and we want to make this go on to the last day of the season. Because it's a super fascinating race. Super fascinating. Have the calls been fair? It's all about drama. Call it a drama tax. It is what it is.